Hello students, welcome back on English Euphoria. Students, our today's topic of discussion is poem number 5, the Ball poem written by John Barrymore from your English textbook, First Flight. So students, the poet John Barrymore through this poem has described the reality of life which everyone has to face some or the other day. Here he has talked about how to stand up against the losses and sorrows of life. In this poem, there is a boy who loses his ball and gets upset. So, now let's read the poem to see what the poet thinks has been lost and what the boy has to learn from the experience of losing something. So, students, before we begin with the explanation of the poem, let's understand the background of this poem. Here there is a boy who has lost his ball which he used to play with. The poet was watching him losing the ball. The boy is sad and so is the poet. What is the boy now who has lost his ball? What is he to do? I saw it go merrily bouncing down the street and then merrily over there it is in the water. So here the poet begins the poem with the comment about the condition of the boy. He wonders, what is the boy now? Means, how is the condition of the boy now who has just lost his ball? The poet further wonders, what is he to do? Means, what he will do now without that ball. How will he survive without that ball because he loved it very much? The poet next tells us that he has seen it. It means the ball. Go merrily bouncing down the street and then merrily over there it is in the water. Merrily means, students, happily. But here in this line it means freely. Why freely? Because the boy now cannot catch that ball. It is out of the control, out of the reach of the boy. And bounce means going away fast by moving up and down. So, in the line the poet says that he saw the ball going down the street very fast and then drowning in the water in the harbor. No use to say, oh, there are other balls. An ultimate shaking grief fixes the boy as he stands rigid, trembling, staring down all his young days into the harbor where his ball went. So here, according to the poet, there is no use to say, oh, there are other balls. Why? Because it is useless to make the boy happy by saying that there are so many other balls in the market, because sadness means the loss of the ball has greatly affected the boy and he is standing rigid, means motionless. He is not moving. He is standing stiff at one place and he is trembling with fear and sorrow, while he is staring down into the harbor in which his ball went. And he is thinking about the days which he spent happily playing with that ball. So students, just pay attention here. For your convenience, I have given the meanings of the different phrases and the words here. Those all are written with the red ink. Their meanings are given in the side in this slide. So for your further references, you can use these word meanings. I would not intrude on him. A dime, another ball is worthless. Now he senses first responsibility in a world of possessions. People will take balls, balls will be lost always, little boy. The poet thinks that he should not intrude on him, means he should not try making the boy happy, because a dime, here dime means money, and another ball. It refers to a newly purchased ball by that money, that time. These both things are worthless for the boy. It is because the boy was very much attached to the ball and loved it very much. So money cannot bring back his ball which is gone into the water. Hence a new ball cannot make him happy. So the boy senses his first responsibility, means he learns the first lesson of his life. That is, we own things and we lose them. This is the world of possessions, means it is the materialistic world where we own things, we possess things that are short-lived. And some other day, people can take those balls. Here ball refers to the things, the materialistic things, the things that are mortal. So the poet tells that people can take those balls away from us. Now further, addressing to the boy, poet says that balls will be lost always, means the things that we possess will either be destroyed or broken, or they might get stolen. So we must learn how to live without those things once they are taken away from us. And no one buys a ball back. Money is external. He is learning well behind his desperate eyes the epistemology of loss, how to stand up, knowing what every man must one day know, and most know many days how to stand up. So students, here in the last stanza, the poet John Berryman, he wants to tell us that no one can buy a ball back because money is external. Here, what is the meaning of the poem? He wants to tell us that no one can bring back the things which they lost because money can buy only the materialistic things, but not the emotions, the attachments we have with those things that we lose. So according to the poet, the boy is learning the epistemology of loss. Though his eyes are desperate, means though he is looking very hopeless, very sad, his eyes are denoting his hopelessness, his sadness, but still he is learning how to stand up, means how to come out of the sorrow, how to move on. And he is also learning that after falling down, means after becoming upset and sad because of the loss of something that was dear to him, how he has to come out of that situation and how he has to move on in his life without that thing. So students, this is the end of the explanation of this poem. Now students, this poem really gives a very beautiful message to us, that is a lesson for our life, that we people, we live in this materialistic world where we are rushing, we are running to collect the things that are going to perish one day, that we are going to lose one day, because all the things that are there in this world that we can feel and touch, those all are mortals. So one or the other day in our life we are going to lose those things. So here the poet wants to tell us, he wants to give us the message that we people must learn to move on without those things. If we lose something, we must not cry for that, and we should come out of the sorrow of the loss of that thing, and we should continue to travel the journey of this life. So students, I hope you have got the explanation very well. Very soon we will meet in some another video. Till then, take care of yourself. Thank you.